Okay, we are recording. Welcome to the first recorded episode of Bitcoin Prophecy. First and foremost, I think it's only safe for me to inform everybody that this is not financial advice. Feel free to do anything that you see here on this video at your own risk, okay? Don't come blame me because maybe you lose money or something. I mean, first of all, let me try to tell you something. I mean, that happens, but you should be learning from your mistakes. So it really isn't like you're going to be losing too much money. That's what's happened with me after the past 2 years, actually a year and a half of trading Bitcoin. I finally started learning the proper way how to read this, and I also learned how to get the Bollinger Band on here like literally 6 months ago or 8 months ago. So after closely monitoring all the levels that these decimals start popping up and down onto, I started creating a system of where I can basically kind of know where the prices are going to go. So I figured this is a good time to start making some videos. So first of all, what should you expect to see out of my videos? I am gonna First of all, I am not gonna release my secret on what I'm looking at, but I will release numbers of what I'm thinking are going to happen, and I'll kind of point out a couple of things. Now, what you need to know is when I give out this information, what I bet you and what I am basically expecting out of the information that I'm going to release is that my information that I'm going to release is going to be right and accurate more often than it is not. So it doesn't mean that I'm always going to be right, but I think that we're going to be looking at some very, very high accuracy rates here. So now my first prediction on where we're headed right here, I look at both these websites. This is a little bit helpful. You can't get too much information out of this, but I mean, like, just looking at something like that, you can see, oh, they're pressing it down at 97 with all that pressure. So it's a good estimate, you know, that they're going to be dumping. And this isn't something that you want to be relating every decimal place to, but it really does give you a little bit of an advantage, especially over here. So what I'm expecting to happen is these prices are gonna drop down to 3,800. It's gonna float at about 3,800. They're gonna pop it down as far as, and remember, when they push the prices down, they're pressing it down as far as they can go. So first of all, they're gonna try to press it down as much as they can, because as soon as they press it down as far as they can, that's how the price shoots up. Okay, so they need to press the price down again, because you can look at how much they were able to press that price down over here. They're really pressing it down a lot. So you have all this energy getting built up on springing and pressing it down. Remember, the harder it's getting pressed down, the harder it's going to launch. So the way I see it, to put it in a basic explanation for you people out there, is yeah, they're pressing it down here. So we're going to be seeing some dramatic pressing down, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I would expect to see something shoot down to 38.50, right down to that blue line there, and then they're going to probably shoot it down to 37.50, 3,700, and then I'm expecting once they press it down to that 3,700, it's going to be ready to launch again. So then we're going to see, after we hit that bottoming point of 37, or as low as we can take it around that point, she's going to shoot off again. Maybe another $500 or whatever. But what I'm expecting is, since these prices are rising, I am expecting Bitcoin to hit 5,000. I think it's going to hit 5,000 probably within a month. And then from there, I think what's going to happen is we're going to take it from 5,000 up to 10,000, and then we'll probably take it back down nearly to the 5,000 again, and then it's probably going to pop off again, and then like go to 15, 20,000. And then it's too far away to start predicting that far away, because you kind of want to predict as we're going, because it kind of depends on how everything is happening. And here we can see it is letting off on the pressure. These prices are dropping. When I first started, we were sitting at 38.90 and 4,000, and so we are seeing a large. Look at how many buy orders they have. So they do have a lot of, actually, they have a lot of buy orders going on over here, but they're probably just going to keep lowering it and lowering it and lowering it. Because you got to remember, when they're sitting there like, oh, however much that is, they're buying that, and they don't even need to buy it, right? Because if they needed to buy it, they would have already had the possession of the Bitcoin. So then they couldn't buy it, because it would already be turned into Bitcoin. So you got to remember, any of the money that's coming in from the bottom down here, they don't need to buy anything. They're just buying all that shit because they got all that extra money, and it doesn't even fucking matter. So the biggest thing you're going to see with all this Bitcoin is none of this money needs to be there. Okay, so it's going to be really easy to stop buying and let the price spike down and balance and drop. So anyway, this is going to get pressed down, and it's going to get pressed, I would say, it's 37.50. If it's anything like this last one, $100, I would say about 37.50. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes as low as 37.50, 3,700. Because I mean, if they start pressing it down, they might just press it all the way. I'm not thinking it'll go any lower than 3,700. So if you are able to get anything at the 3,700, I would think you're going to be pretty damn lucky. But like I say, it's always good to monitor it day by day, so then you can kind of really know where these prices are going. And I think that's just going to wrap up my first Bitcoin prophecy here. So this is what's going to be going on for the next 2 to 5 days, maybe the next week. And I will have to release another video. Alright, and I hope everybody enjoys. Hopefully I'm right. And I wanted to release the video to see if I am right. Plus, if I am right, we want to have as many videos that are released showing that I can see the flow of the path. Because, I mean, think about it. If I can keep releasing videos predicting where Bitcoin prices are going to go, and I'm, like, right pretty damn accurate. accurate almost all the time, this channel is probably going to blow up. And I have a pretty good feel on these prices here. It's taken me a little bit of learning, but I'm gonna be making some money next year for sure. So, all right, well, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Enjoy. Good luck out there. Anybody is wondering, I am on the Polonex exchange. It's a good exchange. Yep, see, they're really starting to press those prices down. Like I say, I said they're going to press it down to that blue line, 38.67, and then from there, they're just going to blast that shit down to 37.50, 3,700. Okay, so let's see how close I get to guessing on this one.